to the One Take Show, where I explain a story in one take. This is the One Take... Oh, wait, I just said that. Basically, we're doing this entire show in one take because it's funnier that way, I guess, or something, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to be explaining the Five Nights at Freddy's story. So, first off, in the beginning, there's a guy called William Afton, and then he was like, I don't have a family, so I'm gonna murder 5 children because I'm a bad person. Then he murdered 5 children, and then murdered a 6th one later, and, yeah, and then that 6th one turns into the puppet, and then gives all the other ghosts life or something, and puts them into the robots. And, yeah, that's, I'm not done yet. I can't speak clearly. I got drunk on chocolate milk, so, yeah. Anyway, then, I can't think of it. Hold on a second. I need to think real quick. Oh, yeah. And then he murders a bunch of more kids. The place gets shut down. Henry, he lost his daughter. That was the 6th child that's murdered. And then his older son kills his younger son by putting his younger son's head into Fredbear's mouth. And then, yeah, he dies. We used to think he had to use the puppet because he had crying. But no, that's just stupid. Anyway, then, after that, Henry's like, I gotta stop Purple Guy, which is William, a.k.a. Dave, a.k.a. Springtrap, which, by the way, after this, the place closes down, all the places closes down. Then they go into a smaller establishment, which is FNAF 1. Earlier it was FNAF 2 and FNAF 4. And, yeah, FNAF 1 happened, and FNAF 1 happened, and then the place got shut down because they could smell the rotting corpses from the robots. And then, William Afton destroys the robots because the place got closed down, and he's like, no loose ends! So he destroys the robots, and then the ghosts attack him, and then he gets shoved into a suit. But meanwhile, I don't really know exactly. I'm just going with what game theory says. So I'm just gonna go with this. I'm not 100% sure on this part, but it's a thing. So then somehow Springtrap escapes or whatever. I don't know how. Or maybe there was a 3rd guy or whatever who was experimenting with this stuff. All I know is he probably took a bit of the haunted metal and then turned it into sister location. And then after he gets locked away, his son Michael Afton, aka the Tron Child who was turned into a robot after he's murdered, don't ask questions. This is all done in one take. Anyway, he goes and is like, hey, I'm gonna go check in on my sister, which was murdered by the one. You know the one. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you know the one. The one that's on all the merchandise and stuff. Yeah, it's Fun Time Freddy. No, it's Baby, you buffoon. Yeah, that happens. He gets scooped. The Fazbear Fright happens. FNAF 3. Michael gets scooped. Henry's son, Michael, gets scooped. Gets turned into a robot. And then he pukes out the robot, but somehow is alive. Baby and the others don't agree, so they split up, aka they turn into 2 separate beings, one being Baby, and the one being Foxy and Freddy, and that weird one that nobody likes. And yeah, and then, Fazbear Fright burns down during this time period. He turns into Scrap Trap, and then they make FNAF 6 happen. And then, Okay, we were cut off, but I'm still gonna do this in one take. So yeah, basically, after FNAF 6 happens and they all burn to dust and stuff, a piece of William is left up behind, or like a fragment of him, like a chip, a robot chip. And then the Fazbear Corporation grabs it, or like somebody grabs it, and then is like, hey, let's make a video game. So they make FNAF VR, and then Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, aka Fazbear's Entertainment, is like profiting off this game, being like, yeah, all the stories were fake and stuff. And then it turns out they're not fake, and all the stories were true, and they were all like murders and stuff. It was real. I mean, if it wasn't real, then that would just been stupid. That would just made all the other stories not canon. But besides that, I think I'm dying. Anyway, FNAF 7, or wait, no. Wait, hold on. My brain fart or something. I don't know, my brain just stopped working for a moment. Anyway, FNAF 7, aka FNAF VR, yeah, that happens. And then the Halloween update happens. And, apparently William Afton, aka Glitch Trap, caused a cult. Like, he caused the whole cult. And now they're gonna be spreading around like wildfire, and they're everywhere and stuff. It's terrifying, and I don't like it. JK, I actually do like the idea that there's a bunch of William Aftons running around. And now we're gonna have a main girl antagonist, so that's cool. Baby doesn't count because she was just a ghost that didn't understand what was going on. Anyway. Sorry. So yeah, and then that happens. And then I'm not sure if FNAF Special Delivery AR is canon. And we're also going to get a movie, and like even more FNAF games, and another FNAF game, and another one bites the dust, and another one, 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 and another one. It's non-stop cycle until we get to like the point where Scott Cawthon dies. And then they make one last game to end the entire series, because if I'm being honest, the series is probably going to go on until Scott dies. I'm just being honest here. It's going to go on for too long. So yeah, this was the One Take Show, Five Nights at Freddy's pilot episode. I hope you like it, and if you do like it, then leave in the comments being like, yeah, I want more. And stuff like that, and my comment about how great I am, and try to boost my self-esteem, because I'm trying to consider whether I'm even worth living in. JK, I'm not actually, maybe, I don't even know at this point. Anyway, this is also done in one take, because it's the One Take Show. I had to do everything in one take. And yeah, like, subscribe, please. I want friends. I kind of want friends. So yeah, bye.